What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani. Welcome back to my channel. It's really good to have you here. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my honest thoughts on how I think DJs should get started in the private event industry as a whole. If you are a DJ, either just getting started or looking to transition from like the nightlife, the bar life, the club life world into private events, weddings, corporate, birthday parties, whatever, I think you need to watch this video, because if you are looking to seriously take your business and hobby to the next level, you're going to need to kind of wrap your mind around the professionalism part of this business, because it is a big part of the overall industry. I see a lot of DJs jumping from like the nightlife and day life side of the world into private events without having the proper knowledge, education, or even experience. And what happens? Well, their careers are almost short-lived. So I want to share with you my honest thoughts on how you can transition maybe the most successful way, and that is working for another DJ company. Learning from someone that is experienced in this business is everything. And it's kind of like the root of a lot of how many people have started. Now, I'm not saying this is 100% the only way to do it, but if you are looking to transition or start doing private events and continue to do them for term, meaning a couple of years or longer or life or whatever, then you're going to need to learn a couple of more things than just rocking parties, because this business includes someone to be able to do a lot of different tasks daily. As an owner of a company myself, I wear multiple hats every single day, and I look at the beginning steps of how I got started in this industry. And I started learning from someone that essentially taught me the very basics: how to mix, how to set up equipment, the proper steps on even loading into a venue, and how to build relationships at a very, very high level. And over the years, I've taken that foundation knowledge and I've evolved it into a world that fits the way I work and the way that we work at SCE. And now we are thankfully doing this all the time successfully. At the SCE Event Group, we have a company that employs 12 different full-time hosts and teams of people that represent the SCE Event Group flag and do this professionally. Now, that didn't happen overnight. My journey started just about 20 years ago in this business, and I will never forget the first paycheck I've ever received in this business. I received two. One was $96 and one was $72. That's what I got for literally a full day's work. And I was so proud of those checks at that time of my life. The point here, I learned the basics from someone else. And if I failed or messed up at that point of my life, I was there working with other people. So people were able to either help me out of that situation or guide me to correct my issues, to improve on my issues, so that they became less and less and few and far between before I felt confident enough to even represent myself and do my own events. And, you know, my journey specifically has taken so many twists and turns, and there have been so many times where I wanted to give up on going for this, but I didn't. I consistently worked at this craft. The people that are truly doing the work and truly getting the work are the people who truly work at the craft and relentlessly work at the craft every day, 7 days a week, you know, whenever they possibly can. They eat, sleep, and breathe this. Those are the people that truly get to the next level. And I'm not saying you need to do that day one, but I am offering you this suggestion of working for a company, teaming up with a friend that does this, and learning the foundation, because doing so, you will learn so many very, very small, very, very important lessons. And you will do it, one, helping someone else accomplish something that they need to do, but two, you will do it with either resources or guidance from someone that's been there. A lot of times I've seen people try to do events on their own without any guidance, and they just seriously mess up these iconic moments. They get a bad taste of the industry, they get a bad taste of whatever type of event they're doing, and they give up. Why? It's not because the money wasn't okay. It's not because they didn't have a good time when they were DJing. It's because of all the other things that go on in this business. In order to succeed in this business, you need to be good at marketing. You need to be good at sales. You need to be good at training. You need to be good at logistics, operations, technology. You need to know how to set things up and break them down properly. You need how to incorporate new things into your show, into your business, into the experience that you're creating. And on top of it all, you need to be a good DJ and you need to be a good MC. It is so, so, so important, but it is possible to do it. I think it is better to grow in small steps rather than taking large leaps in the beginning of getting your feet wet in this industry. So if you're a DJ just starting out, my candid advice is go and find a company and work your ass off for that company. Learn as much as you possibly can and be forthcoming with your ideas and the things that you are looking to accomplish, because sometimes it's easier and it's a lot quicker to get to your destination if you stay within an organization. If you're a DJ looking to kind of go off on your own, remember that to do this business, you have to be strong at all of those different areas I mentioned earlier. And if you're not, and you can't find resources that can assist you in that, you're really setting yourself up for a challenging time ahead. Now, owning and operating a DJ business is not rocket science, but it does take a lot of time. It does take an insane amount of patience, and it does cost a lot of money to do. Although the profits and all of the financial parts of the industry are there once you start to become successful and start to work often, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to be extremely understanding, and you have to be willing to invest in opportunities, relationships, and situations that might not pay you back day one. I'm saying that as a piece of advice because I think someone somewhere can benefit from it. I think I'm going to do a whole series on how I would start a DJ company today. And if you'd like to see me kick off that series here on this channel, please do me a quick solid. Throw it in the comments down below. Please let me know that you've seen this video and you'd like to see me rip this series of videos here on this channel, because I have been thinking about ways to stimulate the content on this channel to benefit more people, to cast a wider net, and to help more people. And I think if I was to start a business today, how would I do it and make it an entire series that I could record and release here on this channel in hopes of helping people that are looking to either get started, get situated, or learn the craft at a very, very high and YouTube level. Anyway, my name is Jason Jani. If you're new here to the channel and you like this content, be sure to check out some of the other videos that exist here on this channel. There's stuff about business, there's stuff about sales, there's stuff about marketing, performance, technology, and so much more. If you feel me, you feel that, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you crush that subscribe button, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in another video coming really, really soon.